6:52, time for the morning sprint.
Supporters and opponents of abortion rights are mapping out their next moves this morning. Abortion providers in Florida plan to ask a state judge for a temporary injunction to stop a new abortion law from taking effect this week. They argue the law violates right to privacy provisions in Florida's Constitution. In South Dakota, the governor there says she will push to bar mail-order abortion pills. Over the weekend, there were more than 50 protests in cities nationwide after the Supreme Court ended the constitutional right to abortion.
Governor Evers says it's a grim day for Wisconsin and the country, calling the decision absolutely disastrous. In a statement, the governor says that he is heartbroken for the millions of Wisconsinites and Americans the U.S. Supreme Court has abandoned. On Saturday, while speaking in La Crosse, he promised clemency to abortion providers convicted under the Wisconsin ban. In Chippewa Falls, the teenage boy accused of killing 11-year-old Lily Peters will find out whether he'll stand trial in a couple of months. A Chippewa County judge has scheduled a September 1st preliminary hearing for the 14-year-old. The boy is charged in adult court with first-degree intentional homicide and first-degree sexual assault in connection with the murder. Lily disappeared the night of April 24th as she was riding her bike home. Searchers found her body in the woods the next morning.
Madison police are investigating a crash that might be related to reports of gunshots that same night. Those shots were heard off South Park Street just before 3 a.m. Saturday morning, shortly after a crash was reported on Fish Hatchery Road. Nobody was hurt. Police are still investigating whether the two cases are related.
Jamie Johnson will now be kicking things off at the Wisconsin State Fair on Thursday, August 4th. The news comes after Toby Keith canceled. Rising country star Alex Miller will open up the night, which will begin at 7:30 p.m. Tickets go on sale this Wednesday at 9 a.m. All seating is reserved, and tickets will range between $40 and $50.
Some much-needed relief for parents. 150,000 pounds of baby formula arriving in Houston. A cargo flight carrying about 100 pallets touched down just this morning. The amount of formula will be enough to fill 1.5 million bottles. It's part of the White House's efforts to address the nationwide shortage.
There's a blood drive happening in southwest Wisconsin today in honor of the brother of one of our own. The Red Cross hosts a Live Like Levi blood drive every year in memory of Levi Lynchide. He's Leah's younger brother who died in a car crash in 2019. You can take part today in Platteville from 12 to 6 at the United Methodist Church. They would love to see you. Sign up ahead of time by calling the Red Cross or visiting redcrossblood.org.
Hearings into the police response to the Uvalde school shooting resumed today. Over the weekend, a final funeral was held for the last of the 21 victims who were shot and killed. 10-year-old Uzziah Garcia was remembered for his contagious laugh and his love of trampolines.
An attorney for Ghislaine Maxwell wants to postpone her sentencing after she was placed on suicide watch. The former Jeffrey Epstein associate was set to be sentenced tomorrow in Manhattan federal court for sex trafficking. Her attorney says Maxwell was abruptly removed from the general population and put in solitary confinement Friday. Her counsel says a psychological evaluation Saturday conducted by her defense team proves she is not suicidal.
A preliminary hearing will be held today in Moscow for WNBA star Brittany Griner. The 31-year-old has been held there since February after being accused of carrying vape cartridges containing an oil that's illegal in Russia. Meanwhile, Russia has renewed its bombing on Ukraine's capital. One person killed, at least 6 injured overnight, including a 7-year-old girl pulled from the rubble.
And wrapping things up with our 3 things we'll need to know. Well, today is going to just be flat out gorgeous. So you haven't done any lawn care just yet. Definitely going to be a day for you to go out and mow the lawn for us. It's going to be mild, but still feel very comfortable since we're not dealing with a lot of humidity. Then for the next few days, we're going to warm up into the 80s, but we are just watching for Tuesday night and our Thursday night for some chances of seeing rain or even some thunderstorms. But they're not looking to impact our day-to-day basis. But throughout the rest of the week, Thursday will be the hot one, and this weekend is going to be shaping up for great weather for our holiday weekend, guys.
All right, Julian Seawright, thank you very much. And thanks for joining us this morning, folks. Enjoy that sunshine. We'll be here same time, same place tomorrow morning.